Baddies with a D.
The baddies.
Not with a T.
Baddies.
Batties. The batties. All right. Another Tuesday morning. We're a couple players down, but I think Mattia will probably jump on shortly. So he's probably doing the late thing out there in Italy.
He's doing the late thing out there in Italy.
That's right. I don't know what time's it.
Well, he goes to eat dinner, so.
Yeah, Tarek, you would probably know. Where is what is his time compared to yours?
He should be the same as me, 4 p.m.
Oh, okay, so he's the same exact time, so.
Yeah, because I know he actually eats dinner more towards the end of our session, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. All right. We're still in the midst of this battle. The house is slowly catching fire all over the place.
Slowly?
What's that? What?
Said slowly?
Oh, Jonathan? Yeah, slowly. Sorry, quickly.
Don't give him any ideas.
Has slowly set the whole house. Well, no, I guess the bat has kind of set one of the places on fire too, didn't he? Or has it been all Jonathan?
I always knew Jonathan would facilitate our death.
Through fire? All right, let me punch up the game map here, then we'll explain a little bit more. Okay. Here's where we're at. Okay, so just to kind of recap what's been going on. Where'd my button go? I tried to find this voice text to speech thing to see if I could link it up to Google so you guys could hear it, but it didn't work. So you'll have to just bear with me for a second here. You'll have to hear me speak some more. Okay, the short sweet recap. Basically, you guys are engaged with all these strange fire bats in there. The other two bats that entered in through the front there are in the midst of the flames that have arisen in that room, so I'm sure they're going to be getting hit. Kadaga unknowingly began setting the Guff's house on fire with his elemental bolts. The Guff has grabbed a couple water barrels that he's had to see if he can use them to set out the fire. But basically, at this point here, because we're at the top of the initiative here, this room here is going to set on fire also. Because the two curtains have been there long enough, burning down on the ground, so it'll eventually set the whole front of the house on fire. Okay. Guff is going to kind of freak out a little bit because he thought he could bring the barrels out to put things out and push things along. Uh-oh. What's that you're sending? Cosplay.
It's a fire bat.
Let me check it out. Looks like some sort of cheap 40K outfit or something.
Well, fire bats are from StarCraft.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay.
So Space Marines, whether it's from 40K or StarCraft, it's all the same.
All the same stuff.
Oh, and I have two, I forgot I have two, what's it called, hit points.
You have what?
The Stalwart, what's that thing called? The Stalwart belt.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it gives me 2 temporary hit points.
Does that give you 2 temp? Oh, that's right, because of your critical hit, right?
Yeah, because I got a critical hit, and it gives me my Constitution bonus, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go, to your temp hit points. That's right.
Yeah.
Is that all that does? Or it's Elven Cloak that gives you +2 to your stealth bonuses, which that should be on your macros too. So, if you notice, clicking on your character's macros there now too, you'll see I've kind of put this like a little line thing there to kind of separate between the powers, the skills, and the abilities at the very bottom. So Pretty self-explanatory. Nothing really fancy.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
It
Yet you
is.
explain it.
So? Okay. All right. It is what it is. Let's get rolling. Top of the order. The Fire Bat next to Othin and Avenir. He is going to attack. Basically what he does is you see him basically comes in, hits onto Avenir.
He gets onto him?
He slams into him, slams into Volthier, slams into Gadaga, and scoots off over here.
What an ass.
Yeah. he's not very friendly. And so then what he does is he makes an attack on every single person that he went into. He has a special ability that allows him to shift 4 squares, and he can move through occupied squares as it moves, and it makes a fiery touch attack against any creature who's in its space it entered. So Avenir will be first, then Volthier, then Kadaga. So against Avenir, 26 against Reflex is a hit. Against Volthier, ooh, that's a critical.
Oh, screw you.
And against Kadaga, that would be a hit also. Okay, so basically you take 10 damage and ongoing 5 fire damage save ends. Except for Volthier, you will take 12.
Damage and ongoing, what was it?
Ongoing 5 fire damage. It's in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, so kind of a surprising move there. All of a sudden this bat just kind of flies right into around you guys, slamming into you, doing a fiery touch attack on you, and thus lighting you 3 on fire.
I jump backwards on the coffin and I point, kill it, kill it.
Did someone did you change Avenir's hit points?
Oh no, what did he get hit for?
10 fire damage and ongoing 5. So mark the ongoing with red. Yeah.
Okay, FYI, he's got 9 HP now, guys.
Yep. Avenir is getting down there.
Well, he probably should have used his second wind because I don't think I have any healing words left.
Oh,
I'm not mistaken.
wow. Yeah, you guys got to get through this encounter. Okay, the Fire Bat up at top in the room with the Guff is slowed. Oh, wait a second here. Okay. Avenir marked this Fire Bat. It just performed that action.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
He gets to, wouldn't he? I don't know.
He would have teleported on the first attack.
Okay. Well, when it targeted somebody else, though, right?
Right.
Did it target him first?
It targeted him first.
And then it targeted
Okay,
me
yeah.
and hit me, so, I mean, he could warp one spot over, but it's kind of irrelevant. I think I'd rather him just stay there.
Yeah, because it was a shift, too.
And he performs a
Wasn't
melee
a movement.
basic.
Okay.
29 versus AC.
Is a hit.
14 damage.
14 damage.
Um,
Okay, I'll take that off of him.
Booming Blade, Sword Burst, Lightning.
You need
Then,
to fight.
Jesus. There's Aegis Assault.
Okay. And he marks the target. Okay, yep.
Oh, so it would have been -2, so would it have still hit Kadaga?
Let's look.
Actually, I think his marks are -3.
Are they -3?
Yeah, they are, but it still would have hit. Mine's 15.
Okay.
Yeah, he,
Is his mark -3?
Yeah, he's got aberrant mark of marking.
And that's on the Angus of Assault, right?
Angus Assault.
Sorry.
I just slapped him with a big piece of beef.
No, it says it takes a -2 penalty to attack rolls. Is all.
Yeah.
No, he has a feat or something that lets. Puts
That
Yeah,
it
bumps
higher.
it up one.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, so the -3 against Volthier, well, it still critically hit him. So -3 against you would have been 15, which still does hit. Okay, so yeah, everything's still good.
Mark of warding.
Okay, let me change it on this macro real quick.
Yep. But yeah, mark of warding is the thing that gives it.
Okay. All right, it's updated.
Okay.
Quick and easy. All right.
Here's the mark target.
The next fire bat is slowed, so it can only fly 4 squares. It's going to move up against Kadaga.
No, 2.
2. He's slowed.
Yeah, but he's got a fly of 8.
It
It
reduces
doesn't
your
matter.
speed to
Slowed
2.
means they're.
Oh, it slows it to 2, period?
Period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's why I slowed him.
You can't even
That's why I
find.
slowed him. Oh, his movement becomes 2 no matter what, period. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That works. He'll just start
Slow is
moving in
awesome.
towards you guys, basically. And, well, I guess he could get there. He's got 2 actions. So he'll just come in surrounding Kadaga. And
Just
that'll
can't
be his
actually
turn.
Do anything.
He doesn't get the attack. Oh, it's not fair. Othin.
But, yes. Okay, what I'm
Now-
going to do is...
Let me give you one piece of information, too. The bats, if they move through the curtains, obviously going to start them on fire, but these ones did not move through the curtains or attack through the curtains, so you're okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what I'm going to do is... can I move... this is a wall. Sorry. That's a wall, right?
Yeah. Basically, you can see from Othin that there's a wall starting here, and this goes up to here. That's like a little reverse L-shaped wall.
Okay.
And then that's basically, symmetrically like that through the whole place. There's
Are
a
you
wall there.
completely out of heals?
No, I'm not actually. I do have a heal for my Holy Healer's Mace. It's a
true.
minor. It's a daily minor action. So should I go ahead and heal Avenir?
Well, he's
Yes.
pretty low, and then I could do a what do you call it? A second wind, but at the same time, holy crap, these bats hurt. And Valthier's like, hey.
I'm gonna use the Holy Healer's Mace.
Okay.
On Avenir, he gets 9 hit points, and he spends a healing surge.
He gets 9.
Yeah, it's a fixed amount.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and his healing surge value is...
His
He,
value is
he doesn't
11.
get a...
So
Oh, he
doesn't
just gets straight 9?
Or, wait, it says,
Yeah.
an ally
Understood.
within 5 squares, you can spend a healing surge to regain points equal to 9. Okay, so he can only, his healing
Right.
surge he gets to spend, but it only makes it 9 hit points that he gets to get.
Right. Hey, it's
Okay.
better than nothing.
I guess is
True.
yeah.
Now, Ereshine and Othin, in that room, you notice that the curtain's on fire, so the room that you're in is starting to catch on fire, but it hasn't engulfed yet in fire, but you know that it's getting close because the 2 curtains are, well, it's getting close because the 2 curtains are on fire in that room.
Okay, so I mean, okay, is there any way for me to like jump? There's no way I can go over here, right? Or can I?
Yeah,
No.
well, no, you can't because you would provoke.
You could go to here. I mean, that's at least
Yeah,
out of the really bad area.
yep.
Yeah. Okay. Then. Crap.
Yeah, pretty much. We need to get these bats dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go. Well, I can do. No, I can't do a charge. Okay, I'm just going here, and I'm gonna use Blessing of Battle.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, you're using old macros.
Sorry.
Oh, man. What is that?
Did it miss?
It did.
Then you need to use the new macro.
Yeah. I'll let you re-roll it with the new macro. Hold down
Okay.
Alt and double-click on Othin.
Okay.
And scroll down to Blessing of Battle. And just see with that one. There
we
you
go.
go. See? See how more clean and uniform that is? And you hit him, too. So you hit the one directly in front of you.
Yeah, that's the only one I'm going for. I can go for.
Okay, and you or one ally within 5 squares, you gain a +2 resistance to all damage until the end of your next turn.
So I mean, that would actually, I guess, be Avenir.
Okay,
Well,
you want to give him
At
the
this
+2?
point, Avenir has 4 more HP than I do, and I have a
Oh, really? Then I'll give it to you. So.
okay, and I have a
Okay.
DOT about to tick on me.
Well, you do have cover because of that wall there.
Okay, so what about the damage? What kind of damage should I get from the fire?
Nothing.
Oh.
You put your
Nothing
shield
at
up
that
and
point.
batted the curtain away.
Yep. Because basically that was started by the bat just this round, or just the last round. So it's not really engulfing yet, and yet, you have a mace. I'm sure you'll reach the mace in and push the curtain to the side as you moved into the little room there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anything else from Othin?
I can't really, not much.
Okay. All right. The bat's outside. We'll start with the first one here. He is going to get attacked by the fire because it is engulfing in the room and it engulfed in around him. So it will get attacked on him. Actually, I'm just going to roll for both real quick. Ooh, almost a critical on the second one. So the first one is they both get regularly hit. And they take 5 damage and ongoing 5 fire damage. Save ends. So, and then I will go ahead and make their saves to see what they do.
The smell of charred bat flesh fills the air.
Yeah, and also what they did is they moved out of the entryway there, and they're going to fly back to here. They didn't like the flames. Ah, there we go. And they're taking ongoing 5, and they're going to save. First one.
Fails.
Oh, critically saves. Second one saves too. All right, so they're no longer taking ongoing damage. And their turn will be done. Kadaga.
Alright. Elemental dagger, the one to the left of me.
Okay. Oh, is that a crit? Almost.
No.
25. That's definitely enough to kill it. So you just kind of lunge your dagger in there, slice it right through the chest. He sees its beating heart for about 3 seconds before it flops to the ground.
Oh no, I cauterize it.
You cauterize it. That's right.
Well,
Its own
my
fire
elemental
cauterizes.
channeled
Yeah.
through my dagger.
Yep. And it did have. You do notice that it did resist 10 of that damage as you hit it, but it still was enough to kill it because that was fire damage, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I will shift there to get combat advantage.
Yep. Because Guff is an ally right now. Guff is an ally.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Voltier. Anything else for Kadaga?
No.
Okay.
Oh. No, I can't do enough damage to make it work. So.
I telepathically send to Erishine, please get our insurance policy out of that room.
I think he's meaning Ane. Yeah, which you can have them move if you wanted in and around to these two corners here, because essentially those two water barrels next to the left of Othin and Kadaga are not there. They're basically up with Guff.
I think the optimal plan of action would be to pull her up, stick her in a corner, and direct the strike.
Yep. So what does you want to do, Jonathan?
Logging in.
Yeah. He's used Shake It Off, Inspiring Word, Vengeance is Mine, and Orchestrated Offensive. He's used all those.
Yeah.
But he hasn't used his Dragon Fear yet, and then he still has all his
It is wasted.
Yep.
Hmm.
And he still does have an action point also.
Yeah. No, gambit is wasted with 7 elements to encounter.
Immediate reaction.
Okay. Yeah. What's his melee basic like? Oh, that's good.
Yep.
I'll have him charge
Okay.
the fire bat and attack with a melee basic.
Okay. $25 is a hit. 9 regular damage. And what kind of weapon does he use? Can't remember. Oh, it's a sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So his luck blade slashes into the fire bat.
And then as he's charging, he yells at that lady to go up behind Othin into the barrel area.
Okay.
And then action point and direct the strike on Kadaga.
Ooh, there you go. Okay. And he uses his action point. His Bravara presence doesn't come into him, does it? Does it work on him?
I don't believe so.
Let me punch it up real quick. An ally. An ally. Okay.
Yeah, an ally.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
And
Kadaga.
elemental bolt.
Yep. Let it roll.
With a +2 for. So that's a 14, actually.
Yeah. 14 against this reflex will
Fail.
miss. Miss. Oh,
Look at
you
that.
rolled a fumble too. Oh no.
You wasted your action
I'm used to
point
that.
and his.
Oh no. Okay. So as Kadaga tries to elemental bolt, he drops his dagger, throws it 3 squares in a south direction. So,
Oh, it accidentally killed her. She's running through. Darn.
This is what happened. He shot, and for the second time after failing an elemental bolt, he's like, fuck it.
Oh no, this was through the dagger.
Yeah. You threw your dagger or your implement or whatever you were attacking with.
You rage quit.
You rage quit.
Rage quit.
So I'll bring this out and we'll mark it as his dagger. So 1, 2, 3. So your dagger is basically there.
Is it a useful dagger or not really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to do his elemental bolt with the dagger.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I don't have to, but it has a lot of
true.
bonuses.
Yeah, it gives you a lot more damage and stuff.
You pretty much have to.
Well, luckily that room is not on fire yet. So.
But throwing a volcano dagger into it's not going to help.
No, the fire damage already got through. So. Okay, Avenir. What does Avenir want to do?
Jump and get the dagger.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm actually thinking.
Give Kadaga back his dagger. Here, you drop this.
I'm low HP.
What, couldn't he just, well, I don't think that's going to work.
Based
Yeah, it's
off
probably
what
the right thing.
I know of the other rooms igniting, would he have time to go down there and get back next turn, or would he die?
He does know
get,
that he from...
Oh, I forgot to take my damage to make my save.
Oh, yeah, and I forgot another thing, too. Yes, he would know that he does have time to get down there and do that, because the room is not engulfing yet. It's not hitting all into the furniture. But the room where he sat and first saw the fire going is going to catch on fire.
He's going to run down there. Minor action, he's going to pick up the dagger.
Okay.
And then he's just going to downgrade his other action to run back up there with the dagger.
Okay.
To his previous position, and he's going to hold it out and be like, friends? And give like a toothy grin, like,
I'm helpful.
he's trying to repay that time he totally screwed you.
That's right. He still feels bad about that. Now, if
No, he
Pedro
doesn't.
was playing it, he did. That's right.
Pedro is playing, he'd be like, does anyone see? Pocket the dagger.
That's right. Anyone see? That's cool loot. It's mine now. Okay, so he reaches it out to give it back to Kadaga.
Right.
Okay.
And does he have his action point? I think he used it.
He does have an action point still. Yep.
Well, he should probably do second win, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But now it's already, he already did his action, right?
Unless the action points to do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Action point for a second wind. But that bat can shift, what, 4 times?
Well, it won't be slowed anymore at the end of. Here, let me move the barrel here. It won't be slowed anymore until the end of your turn, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And its crit only hit for 12 damage.
Oh, and I didn't roll the critical thing on it. Good deal. That would have been nasty.
Man, we're getting an action point back. I think it's probably...
Yeah, after this
beneficial.
you'll get an action point.
I think I'm going to do that. Action point and second wind.
Okay, so Avenir's not going to... Oh, for Avenir, you're going to action point first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Avenir.
Okay, so he's
Where
got
is
11's healing surge.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's 11.
Yeah, I'll...
Are you adding it?
No, you go ahead. Unless
Okay.
you want me to.
No, I didn't want to double add.
Okay. I'll take off his healing surge. How's that?
That's fine. Okay. And he's got +2 to all defenses. So
Okay.
yeah.
And then roll his save against the ongoing 5.
He does not
He
save.
does not save. Okay.
What a loser.
What a loser. Okay, Volthier,
Alright,
take ongoing 5.
Does he have anything? No, he's got nothing. Okay.
He does have... Nope. Nope, he doesn't have any minor except for...
-5. Okay. I am going to target that same fire bat with another mind lock.
Now, that's really not cover, is it? If I look at this, because if I go from your square here, you have a square there and there and there you can hit, so it's really not cover, is it?
I'm going to go ahead and shift down anyways, which makes it
Okay.
completely without question.
Okay.
0 point mind locked. 16 versus will.
16 versus will is a hit.
Okay. Now he's going to fall prone and still be slowed until the end of my next turn and take 11 damage.
Okay. Excellent. Good move. And he fell prone, so he's no
Yes.
longer flying.
Ooh, nice.
So he plumps to the ground. He's prone, but now he gets the +2 to his attacks. I mean, to his defenses against melee attacks. But
It's melee attacks.
It's against ranged attacks.
Ranged.
Yep. Now, Volthier, when you do that, you do notice that this thing is real clumsy on the ground. It doesn't really move very well on the ground. So even trying for it to stand on the ground, it doesn't. It just looks very clumsy.
Guys, look, it's an albatross.
All right, anything else here?
Let me see. Minor action. All I have is distract, but I believe I've already used that.
Okay. Did Ershine use his action point? He did. Yeah.
Yeah, remember to waste it on Kadaga?
Yep. That's right. No waste on Kadaga. This combat encounter, everyone has wasted their action point.
I will make
except
my saving
for
throw.
Volthier. Okay.
And I have saved. Oh, I did waste my. I wasted my action point.
Yep, you did.
Well,
I mean, Avenir didn't waste his.
I successfully save, and theoretically, I'm out of range of that stupid fire bat.
Unless it shifts. But I don't think it can shift around corners, can it?
Well, it's got to stand up. Does it need to be flying to even?
It can still move on the ground. It just can't move as fast. It's very clumsy.
Oh, and I think clumsy. When you're clumsy, you like take a -5 to your hit or something like that.
Do you?
Yeah, there's some rules for clumsy.
Let me look it up real quick, because that will come into play.
Or maybe you're easier to hit. Maybe you grant advantage. There's like a paragraph in a book somewhere for clumsy.
Okay, some creatures are clumsy while using specific movement modes. And others are clumsy. Okay, it takes a -4 penalty to attack rolls and all defenses. Wow!
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Take that, you klutzy bitch.
You stay down.
Okay. And for my final little free action, I will tell Ani, I'll tell her, stay back. If that fire bat gets to you, you're toast.
That's right. There goes our allegiance. Okay, Guff, he is going to put the barrel down, the other barrel down right here. He'll stay where he's at, because he's providing some pretty sweet flanking for Kadaga.
I go ahead and tell him to push over one of the barrels and start clearing that one room.
And he's like, it's on fire!
No kidding.
I don't know if the barrel's going to help. Okay, so what does Volthier say?
Help? What else is he going to do with it? I say kick the barrel over into the flaming room and let's see how it goes.
Okay, so he'll kick over the first barrel that he put in there, and it'll pour out and it'll spill upon the area where it was there, and it'll put out that curtain right there, and the flames kind of coming into the room there. But it's definitely not enough to do any sort of putting out of the other room.
It didn't
extinguishing the other room.
It didn't spill out into that room.
Oh, it did. It did. But it more took out what was coming into the current room than it was going into the other room. Because the other room is a 20 by 20 room that's completely engulfed in flames right now.
All right. Now I tell him to fill his mouth with water and spit it at anything that starts licking into the room.
He gives you this funny look like, what?
Just keep the fire at bay without wasting too much water.
It's like, oh, okay, I understand that. Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Yep. Okay, Mr. Slowed Bat is going to stand up from prone. Does that provoke?
No.
Okay.
That's not since third 3.5.
And he's slowed, so he can only move 2 squares, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, say he takes flight again from off the ground. So he gets up off the ground again, so that he's not clumsy. And we'll have him. He can only shift 2 squares, right? So he'll go 1, 2.
Into the corner?
Yep.
He can go here, and then here if he wants.
Yeah. Well, he only has a 2 movement, right? Because he's slowed. And then his fiery swoop is an at-will power where he can shift up to 4 squares. But since he's slowed, he only has 2 movement points, right? Isn't that how that works?
Right.
Okay. So he has to end his action, his movement, in an unoccupied square. He has to. He can't stay on top of anybody else.
Trolling the bat.
Yeah. But he did move through
Airsheen.
the curtain.
Oh, son of an ass. Oh. We don't have much time.
It will ignite that curtain too. And he'll go ahead and make a attack on, because he'll slam into Arasheen as he goes by. And so he's going to make an attack on him.
And I call out to Guff, Guff, spit on it! Spit on the curtain!
27 versus Reflex is a hit.
But not a crit.
But not a crit. 11 fire damage and ongoing 5. Alright, so I'll take the 11 off. Or did you take the 11 off already? No. He was at 23. And that's all he can do. Othin.
Crap. Well, I guess I can only come here.
Yeah.
And try and hit that guy.
Okay.
And I will use Blessing of Battle. Again.
Oh, wait. That reminds me, I get 2 HP back because I was blessed of battled.
Yes, because you're 10 hit point, right? What was the 10?
Reduces damage by 2.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so Blessing of Battle. Good.
Ooh, 25 versus AC is a hit. 12
and
damage.
Arasheen's taking ongoing, correct?
Arasheen is
And
taking ongoing, yes.
Might be beneficial to put that on Arasheen.
Okay, so you do 12 damage. All right, this bat's getting haggard. It's looking pretty defeated at this moment.
Well, better die now.
Defeatist bat.
Defeatist bat. And who gets the +2?
I would say, personally, Arasheen.
The bat.
Okay, Arasheen.
The bat. Give it to the bat.
Give him a fighting chance.
Well, that would have hit anyway. There's cover on my side, or there's no cover.
Okay, but
there's no cover.
Arasheen has at 22 AC. Volthier only has a 19 AC. Depends on how the save goes, but yeah, whoever you want to use to give that to. Tarek.
I'll give it to Arasheen.
Okay, so Arasheen's got the +2.
Because he can, if he's in the fire, I think it also includes +2 resistance.
Yeah.
For the fire, and as well as the any hits from him.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Okay. Anything else from Othin?
Can't do anything else, if I'm not mistaken. Getting light sun's glow. That's it. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
Holy cleansing.
Kadaga.
Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Oh, I suppose I can try to kill it again.
Oh, that is a hit
Oh, thank God.
on reflex, right? Yep, that's a
Yep.
hit. And
16 fire damage.
16 fire damage will kill it. So Kadaga fries the second bat. It explodes into smolders all over both your Erashine and Abner.
Level 5 now?
No, not yet.
Damn it.
Freaking close.
It was
Oh,
really
my fire
close.
resistance.
I think you're like 100 points away from it. So, well, let me see. What are these?
What if we
two
killed the
guys?
Guff? How much is he worth?
That's right. The Guff is actually worth 100 XP, so that wouldn't give you enough. Now, well, let's see.
She kind of reminds me of Natalie Portman for some reason.
Yeah.
The Guff?
No, Bonnie or whatever.
Oh.
Now, you guys are not out of initiative order yet. It's still in combat because you still have the two shadow bats outside. So, anything else that Kadaga would like to do at this point? The immediate threats
No,
are
I'm
all
good.
dead. Okay, but you still have a move action, don't you? Okay. You guys would know, everybody would know that, okay, the fire that I mark on the curtain, the 4 squares there, will show that those are the curtains. Okay, you're going to be able to move through those just fine. People can put their sword out, push the curtain aside, not take any fire damage. Those are just to show you which rooms will be igniting next, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, the 2 curtains in the southwest room have been on fire going on the second round. So that room's getting really, really close to igniting, okay? So the room will not catch on fire unless it has both curtains burning on it.
I personally think we should all crowd into the bedroom, put out this other little curtain right there to prevent it from catching on fire, put Guff on watch duty to keep the flames at bay while we take a short rest. And then see if the flames actually run their course and consume all the firewood over there, so maybe we can just walk out instead of like running for our lives.
Yeah, only problem is you won't be able to take a short rest because you're still in combat.
So,
Yeah, still have 2 enemies.
what's over here in theory? Because I know that's the edge of the map.
Yeah, that is just the wall.
It's a hard wall, like made of stone.
Exactly. Actually,
So the whole thing
it's not made of stone, it's made of wood.
I know, but wouldn't it eventually burn out?
Yes. And
So,
on the other side of that, I'm sure you could ask Guff.
and if it's made of wood, can we use? I know, can't we just like blow a hole through it?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Because
we don't have to go through the front door. We can go out the back
Well,
door.
let's take it in initiative order.
Are there no windows?
There are no windows.
None
at all. And Kadaga, you move over there by the water barrel.
Yeah.
Stick your water barrel over here so we can still see you. Okay.
What about the barrels? What are they?
The barrels in there is just food. Grains.
It's alcohol.
Yeah, let's say there's an ale there. If you'd like to ignite the fire even more, Kadaga may like to do that. But it is more just food. It's not anything liquidy. Okay.
I just didn't want them exploding on me.
That's right. No, like ignition power or powders or anything like that. All right, what does Erashine like to do?
I would assume just to move out of the death room.
Yeah.
I think we should blow a hole through the wall here.
No, I see what Kadaga's going to do. Okay, so have him move up into the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Let me read what that does.
Okay, now he had Ani go on his turn, so she can move with him on his turn because she was in control there, unless you want her to stay.
I can take Ane
No,
back.
have her move it.
Okay.
Hey, he can see that bat. He's going to direct a strike on Kadaga to shoot that bat.
Okay. Through the flames. Well, there is.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll look.
Yeah, there's a little bit of not really concealment. What's it called?
Cover?
Cover. It was.
I think it's cover,
cover
and
or
concealment.
Yeah,
quite
I think
frankly.
it's kind of concealment. So let's just say a -2 for concealment.
That's fine.
Man, you're getting off easy.
That's right. 17, so it's a 15
Miss.
versus reflex is a almost a hit. So close.
It was worth a shot.
Yep, that's true.
And he did make his. I did make his saving throw for him.
Oh, did you for Kadaga? Oh,
For both of them.
Okay. He'll take the ongoing 5 at the start of his turn too.
Oh wait, he got hit again, didn't he?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then he'll have to save at the end of his turn. So he's getting haggard. So go ahead and roll the save. We'll see if he gets out of the ongoing 5. Yep. Okay. He's good. All right. Avenir.
His turn.
5 fire damage. What was that, Jonathan?
I was just saying his turn done.
Okay. So 5 off of Avenir. I can take that real quick. And what would you, Voltier, what would you like him to do?
Move up.
Okay.
He's going to move up and take sort of like a watching stance next to Guff, just watching him and evaluating him, seeing if he loses his cool.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it for him.
Okay. Voltier?
These water barrels, they're pretty big.
Yeah. They're enough to probably, put out the curtain areas
Yeah.
and things like that.
As I walk past Annalie, I'm going to grab her by the hand, lead her into this room, and set her on the corner of the bed and tell her to relax a minute. And then I'm going to sit there and I'm going to second wind.
Okay. Good idea.
Second wind almost sounds like break wind.
That's right. And I'm going to pass gas.
Hey, baby boy. All right. There, I second winded. Bye-bye.
Ani's kind of like, woo, goodness. Okay, Guff, at this point, is going to move back to Ani. He's like, now what do we do? So much for your plan of taking over this place.
I tell him that you must not release an arrow until the bow is fully drawn. My plan will take action soon.
And he says, well, what's the plan of getting us out of here before the house goes up in flames? We don't have enough water in here to keep it, to extinguish all these flames.
I say, don't worry. Kadag is working on a plan. I am working on healing.
Kill those bats, level up the...
That's right, to level to 5. Leave the NPCs, don't care about them.
But as of right now, this room isn't really threatened. It's just hot. I figure a few more rounds of Kadaga lobbing firebolts out there, maybe he'll destroy one of those bats, and then we can possibly make a run for it.
There you go. All right. Guff's done. Othin's turn.
Well, so I can't run through the fire, basically, or
You sure can.
but won't I catch
You
on
can-
fire?
You will have a chance of catching on fire and taking some damage, yes. What will happen is each room that you run through, the fire in that room will make an attack against you. So let me fix something here. This will kind of clear it up better.
Oh, each square, or each. How many attacks would I have against you?
You're going to take 2 attacks.
Exactly.
If you run
If you decide that you're going to move out through, if Othin decides he's going to go out through here, he'll first take an attack when he's moving through this room, and this one here, basically the northwest room, and then when he moves through the curtain in the south curtain through the northwest room into the entrance chamber there, he'll take another attack, and then he can, as long as you have enough movement, you can move out.
Okay, can I go ahead and grab this barrel?
Sure.
And I want to take this barrel and.
Now Othin
how much
will
can I
know.
do, or what can I do?
Othin will know that if he takes the barrel, that it's definitely not enough water to extinguish the room flames.
Okay. Are these fires spreading or not really?
They are those ones. No, not at the moment. No.
And they won't spread. Like one alternative idea is just to take this water and pour it here to prevent the spreading of the fire.
Pour it where again?
Like here.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't need to worry about that. That won't
Okay,
happen.
so then I'm gonna try and go here, and I'm just gonna try and break the wall down. If it's a wooden wall. Can I do that?
Go ahead and make me a strength check. You should have a macro for that at the very bottom.
Okay.
16. Okay. Yeah, you're able to smash into it. Guff turns over, you're like, what are you doing? You're breaking my house.
Your house is on fire.
Okay.
Can I hit him?
Yeah.
I placed my hand on the Guff's shoulder and I say, who needs a house when you're setting your sights on a castle? Now help him break that wall down.
Okay, let me see. I need to see some rules here. What is that rule?
There's nothing else I can do.
Yeah, what's the rule for... Oh, I think I have this on my DM screen. Hold on a second. For hardness of things. The hardness was 3.5. How's it go in 4th edition?
I can just
They just have DCs set for different things.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
It's just an athletics DC check to break it.
Oh, is that
So
okay?
yeah, it'd be athletics, and wood is like, I don't know, some mid-range thing.
Okay, let's see. Are you sure it's athletics?
Yeah, athletics is sort of their sum up of everything.
Okay.
It's
For
like the
strength.
strength check. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let me find my thing here. Give me 1 second.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Look it up. Because I know I've seen this before. DC to break or burst common items. So we'll consider it kind of like a reinforced wooden door.
That's probably correct.
Yeah, so you make a strength check to break it, okay? So you rolled a 16, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I would say you're able to break the wood.
Okay.
But not enough yet to make a hole big enough to
see what's inside.
to get out.
Inside.
Well, now you're able to see out there with your goggles of light,
Yeah.
and you'll see an area. You see that the house is surrounded by bushes that kind of scale up, so you just basically see bushes in front of you there.
Okay. So Yeah, so, I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I mean,
Right.
is that correct?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't have any more actions
Except-
to do anything else.
Yeah, except tell other people, like, try and break down the wall.
Exactly.
So did you succeed?
He
Yeah.
did. It was basically it's to DC to break or burst common items. So I just did it as a wooden door that was reinforced.
Mm-hmm.
So a DC 16 to break. So he was able to break the wall and make it, to kind of get through there, just barely. So he made a hole in it to where you can see out, but it's not big enough yet for a human to actually get through.
Okay.
And what he turned around, he looked through there and he saw bushes that are surrounding the wooden house that kind of just scale up the side of the house. So it will be difficult terrain to move through that there, but he can't actually see past the bushes at the moment right now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it'll conceal us too.
What's that?
Conceal us too.
Oh, yeah, true. But it's also giving you more oxygen now into the house for the fire. Okay.
Oh, we need.
Yeah, this
How-
bat is.
Oh. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, I think when Jonathan speaks, does he go out, or is it just me not able to listen to him? Or
He cuts out for me a lot
okay.
right now.
Oh, it may be picking up keyboard presses.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Kadaga.
Let's see.
I would advise against shooting it with a fireball.
Because you'll light the curtain on again. Well, that curtain in front of you is not really even there anymore. So, yeah. I just consider the curtains where the areas have already burned or already all gone.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
God damn it.
What's
I
the
think we should
range
go
on
on.
that?
I think you should try and hit the
10.
wall open, then we can surprise him from the back.
Oh, so you got plenty enough range.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other
Yeah,
one moved out of the way.
That's
One
only
hit.
cover. Is that even cover? Look, that's even arguable. That might just be a straight up.
He doesn't
shot
get
there.
cover from an area burst attack, whatever.
Yep.
No,
You
I'm
shoot
talking
through
about
it
just
and-
to hit the area. Period.
No
Oh,
cover.
yeah.
That's good. Because if I took a straight line from, say, Kadaga's corner here and went to one of the corners where he's trying to target,
Yeah.
I got at least two. Or on, well, maybe one. Got
Well,
one.
cover doesn't matter for that anyway. As long as I can see the square somehow, it's
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Well, he still missed. So.
Okay, so you
Well,
roll.
they may have a feed for it.
Yeah,
14.
14 versus fortitude. Oh, no, it missed. Yep. Darn it. But they still take the damage, don't they, from the ignite?
If they stay in there
Yeah,
when next turn.
They gotta start their turn there,
3.
or in their turn there. I forget.
And
Here, let me do this.
that should actually. Yeah. I'm not bloodied, am I? Nope.
Nope. Okay, there's your ignite field. With the green dot showing where you targeted it onto. Okay.
Okay.
So if they
But-
when they end their turn there, they're on their next turn, they'll take damage. Okay.
I think
Yes.
Anything
No.
else for Kadaga? No, he wants to die. He just wants to keep direct striking for Kadaga.
Can you even see that thing to hit it?
Yeah. Consider the curtains not there. I'm just using those as a dividing point.
You're gonna like shoot him.
Yeah.
Could it hit you on the shoulder?
Yep. He can see like its wing or something flapping because they're flying too. Remember?
Take its wing out.
Yep. Okay. So nothing more for Kadaga.
Not at this moment.
Okay. And then we'll figure out what. Parachute would like to do?
Second wind.
Yeah.
Direct strike.
Second wind or help break down the wall.
Help break down the wall.
Or kill the bat.
Yeah.
Can you kill the bat? No, but it's easier. I think it's better to go around the building and kill the bats.
No, I want the experience points. Yeah.
Yeah, but
No,
once you
just
get
go
the
around the
experience point, huh?
you get experience points for overcoming the individual, not necessarily. You don't always have to kill it.
True.
So
Yeah, I know,
we trapped them outside the building, so we've overcome them. Now let's get the hell out of here. No,
They'll just go around the outside.
so then you can kill them
Yeah.
right there. So there you go. Let's have them
But we're
move
safe
over.
here. They're not. We're safe here at the moment.
Okay, why don't you guys stay there, help break down the wall, then 3 of us or 4 of us, whatever, will go around and get them from the back. Surprise round.
Don't split the party.
Don't split the party. Okay.
You hear a voice inside your head.
Well, I'm gonna
We'll stick together.
direct the strike anyway. He can heal himself later.
Okay, so
Wait, he's
Kanaga
got
was
a-
done. Yeah.
He's still got. Doesn't he still have some of his leader powers available?
Yeah, he does. He has.
Yeah, he can heal himself that way.
Yep. Oh no, he used his inspiring word. He used it last session.
Both of them.
Yep. During this encounter. Oh, not both of them. No, you're right. He does have 2, so he did not use the second one yet.
Yeah,
he
so
can use that
he'll
as a minor
direct the strike
action.
on me and then minor. Yeah.
But he needs to use that heal.
Okay, go ahead and do the director strike first. Ooh, that's a hit. 24 fire damage, and this is not immune to the damage.
And an ongoing 5.
I wish.
Yeah, that's right. Though, you can see that that one shot has bloodied the bat, the shadow bat, so its friend is like, ah, what are you doing to my friend?
You should go over there and see what's wrong with him.
Oh, you do 2 more damage, you can blade it, or...
No,
No,
that's
that
the
was,
defense for the heal.
Oh, you can roll it.
Heal.
He's got a macro for that.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. No, you did? No.
I just rolled a d6 because I know what his thing is.
There you go. Let's make it look cool. 9 additional hit points. Right?
Where's he getting the other +3 from?
Find out. Oh, good
'Cause
question.
warlords don't have that unless
Yeah, unless it was a feat. Where did I find that from?
improved as
Improved
inspiring
inspiring
word.
word. There you go. Restores additional hit points equal to his charisma modifier. I knew I had it somewhere. I don't even know if he's been using that on there.
I don't think he has.
Yeah. Okay, so he'll heal
Okay.
9 additional. Okay.
I got him.
And you got his surge taken off too?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Okay. All right. Avenir. What would Avenir like to do?
Hit the wall.
Hit the wall. Break a hole. Okay, basically consider it's going to take 4 strength checks to make a hole big enough for humans to get out. Well, depending on their strength check too, how well they do on their strength check.
So it's you want strength and not
Straight strength, because what it was saying on the
He's the best.
not athletics. DC
8.
to break or burst common
That's
items.
horrible.
He's gonna move up next to it and he's gonna slap the door gingerly and be like, "It's not opening."
It's a wall.
I-
You're trying to pull the wall apart.
You know, I just picture, you know, how like, you know, the dad's out working his yard and he's got his hammer and he's nailing the fence together and the little kid comes walking up with his plastic hammer and starts hammering on the fence.
Yeah.
That's what I picture you're doing right now. With the strength 8, he's kind of like looking at Open with the, you know,
Are you sure that's right?
the hope of the world in his eyes, and he's tapping on the wall.
It's not that
I
strong. For,
Yeah, his attacks are based off his intelligence.
Exactly. He's not that strong.
That's
The
why I was
sword
trying to
mages-
get Ereshkigal over there.
Ereshkigal to smack him pretty good.
Yeah, Ereshkigal's probably got one of the best strength checks.
Yep. Okay. Volthier.
I sit back on the bed and I turn to Guff. I'm like, "What is this, silk? Nice."
Silk, what are you going to do to get us out of here? Why don't we just go out through the coffins?
What?
Well, care to elaborate, Mr. Not telling us everything up front?
Why don't we just open one of the coffins, go into the center room, and then open the coffin in the front and walk out?
Because it's on fire?
Oh. He's like, he turns to Ane.
Well, it'd be one
oh,
less
yeah,
attack against
that
them.
wouldn't be good. He turns and looks at Ane and just like looks at her with the look like if she goes through the fire, she's dead.
I pat Ane on the head and I go, "Why don't you go help open that wall? I'll keep her safe."
Ane goes and makes a strength check. It's a 20.
No. I'm keeping Ane safe and I'm
Oh,
sending
you want
Guff
the Guff
over
to go
there.
do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Guff, go help them break the wall down.
Okay, so Guff
And I
is like,
say,
he turns
and
to
I
Ane
say,
and
Guff,
says,
she's not going to.
stay here now. Stay with them right now. You'll be safe. It's okay. It's okay. And then Guff will make a strength check. Let's see how strong Guff.
I put my arm around her and console her and let her know that, Guff's going to get her out of here.
Guff's gonna get her out. The Guff will get you out, baby. Okay, strength check is also with levels too, so it doesn't really matter. So the Guff comes over and doesn't help much.
I turn back to the Guff and I'm like, "Come on, put some elbow grease into it."
Now, Volthier, you didn't do anything on your turn, right?
No, I have
Okay.
nothing to do. I'm
So-
not going to go over there and make a fool out of myself with
Yeah.
a strength check.
Guff is not much help either. Othin. So he's like pounding on the wall, but he's like pounding in a section that's not even where Othin started.
Real quick out before the end of my turn, I want to turn to Ane and be like, "So, how long have you had a name?"
He doesn't answer you and gets really embarrassed.
Did you name yourself or did he name you?
She doesn't answer.
And I'm like, huh.
It's just like he's like rubbing salt into the wound. Because
Did it work
you
out?
both here can tell that they're not proud of what they've done, but they did it out of love.
I kind of give her a knowing little pat on the back, and I'm like, "Come on, love fixes everything, right?"
He's like, yes, it does, and I hope it fixes this.
I tell her, "You be sure and keep Guff on our side because the only way we're going to get out of this is as a team."
He's like, yes, I understand. I just don't want to die.
The only way you're not going to die is to stay very loyal to our cause.
All right, Othin, what would you like to do?
Same thing. Hit the wall.
Except
Othin's like, you guys need to work out.
Strength.
It should be a macro at the very bottom.
after that shit talking, you better not fail.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
That's a critical.
Was that a critical?
That is a
Yeah.
critical.
Wait,
Okay.
Don't I get another two?
You slam it.
Temporary points?
Yeah. No.
He looks at both of them and says, "You guys need to work out." And then he headbutts the wall and it splits
Headbutts it
open.
and kicks it. Okay. We'll say that you've taken away 2, so there's only one more strength check needed to make a hole big enough to get out there.
The power of Pelor compels you.
Yeah, that's right. It's like, this is how it's done, boys. Crash! And he just crushes a huge hole in the wall. and it's very, very close to letting you've sized enough wise to let a human out of it. And I think I'm going to mark that somehow. Let's do this. Hold on 1 second here. Front. Let's put it on the map there. Okay, that's going to mark your the green area. I'll move both of them back real quick. That'll mark where you've made the basically the exit to get through. Okay. Anything else from Othin? You still have a move and a minor.
You have a minor action you could flex.
That's right.
I pull up my arms like this.
Sister Larissa's not around, so he doesn't.
You
need
kiss
to show
your
off.
bicep, you're like, mwah.
So yeah, that's it. I can't do anything else really. Or I can. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Okay, this bat is going to fly out of the zone there. This one will come back over here. They're waiting. They're like, they're in there. They're in there. Kadaga. Actually, we'll put them down like this. There you go. Oh,
Sorry,
come on.
dog issues.
Someone just got to run through the fire already. Othin, make the hole, then run through the front.
I can still see him.
You can. That's why I scooted him down one for you.
Well, I would have used my ignite if I couldn't.
Oh, true. And that goes away at the start of your turn, too.
Yep.
20?
22 versus reflex is a hit. 23 fire damage.
Splat.
He just kind of bursts into flames as the elemental bolt connects with him right in the chest. He just bursts out. Okay, anything else for Kadaga?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Arasheen.
Ershine goes over and helps break the wall.
Arasheen runs through the flames to kill the other guy. No.
Woo! Let's do it.
I don't know why you died.
I don't know why. It just happened.
Well, you can't get in there. There's too many people in the way, so.
Yep. You can't get to the
He'll hold action until someone gets out of the way.
Avenir will move out of the way.
Okay, so Avner's like, I suck.
Avenir takes a whack. Wow, he actually hits the wall, and then moves back a step. It says, "Please, Ershine."
Is that his strength check?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 15.
He takes a crack at it and then steps back for Ershine to scoot up.
He
Okay.
doesn't need to, because
Yeah, the wall is now open far enough.
Was that the fourth?
That was the fourth. Yep, because Othin's 20 did it twice, so that would be the fourth.
Well, in that case, can he step out then?
Absolutely.
Oh, sweet! You can see out here.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Okay, so he steps out. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. And he's coming over here, looking around.
Okay. So he sees kind of the bushes up to the north there. They're kind of blocking his line of sight, seeing up further, and then there's a set of bushes that lead along the way to the east that seem to be blocking any sort of line of sight to there. But he
Did you
can
just
see...
put this in?
No, This has been in the whole time.
Just wondering.
Yeah. Nope. It's been in the whole time.
Like, would there have been something over here to the west?
No. No.
Okay.
Actually, I should do this. Hold on one second. Let me shrink this sucker down. Make it more like that. There you go. Okay, Volthier.
Hey, wait.
Oh, what? Oh, that's right, Ereshkiin. Sorry. Okay, so he's delays till afterwards, right?
Well, he was going to, but...
Okay, we'll just
Oh,
put
yeah,
him
he
at
does.
6. Yeah. So let's go back
He'll
up.
go over here and look.
Okay.
Now he's done.
Now he's done. Okay.
Maybe with
Now,
the dog.
Volthier. Okay.
All right, I take Ane by the hand and I begin walking over there, and I turn to Guff and it's like, "See, Guff, no problem." And I step through the thing, being sure not to catch my robe on any of the splinters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
With your pinky out, right?
Yes, exactly.
And
And Ane,
you bring
Ane
Ane
will
with
be
you?
right behind me. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Avenir needs to make a save against the ongoing 5, so let me
Oh,
take the
that's
5
right.
off of him.
Freaking crap! He didn't succeed
Oh,
again.
he's like on fire still, walking around.
As I walk up behind Avenir, I go, "You are aware that you're on fire, correct?"
He's like, yeah, but I heard there was loot out here.
Don't you know about stop, drop, and roll?
That's right. That's true. On his next turn, I'll give him a chance to do that. All right.
All right.
Guff will come out, and he'll come out and take Ane's hand from you. So now she'll be walking with Guff.
And I turn to Guff and I say, where does this north road lead?"
He says that goes up to one of the one of the living areas for the wombs, and it's probably guarded by some
Probably guarded.
vampires.
So do you think it would be wiser to go north or go out through the front where they were ringing bells at?
He's like, I don't know. You're supposed to kill all these things.
I will, but one must divide and conquer.
He'll step back. He says, well, you guys lead the way. I'll keep Ane safe.
Fear not. We will destroy stuff.
We'll destroy stuff. Okay.
Kadaga? Oh, he's not
Naga,
back yet.
he's not there. But he'll notice that, let me go to the GM layer. The room down at the bottom will ignite onto fire. Down here, and likewise, this room here will ignite. So the Guff's home is slowly beginning to burn. And I don't wait for Jonathan to get back, but
He's right
He's
there.
back.
Oh, he's back. Okay, cool. I wasn't looking.
Out of character, I think we should kill that last fire bat and rest. I mean, shadow bat.
Well, if we have the chance to.
I'm
Yeah, true.
hoping like hell we have the chance to, because look at Avenir.
Yeah, Avenir's a hurting unit.
Why, what is that thing anyway? It's fire? Or what?
Yeah,
It's on
he has
fire.
ongoing fire still.
Yep, and he is at 14 hit points left. So he needs a healing surge.
He already second winded. He already took the healer's mace. Ereshkiin's out of healing words.
Yep. Now, okay, when you guys are out here now into this dark area too, the Guff and Ane cannot see. They're only seeing the
There's
residual
only...
from the
okay.
fires inside and from the hole there.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't see much past this point. So I'm going to stick
Right.
them back here. They're going to stay to where they can see. You guys are wearing your goggles of light to where you can illuminate torchlit areas. They're in darkness.
Right.
And
you
someone
remember,
gave all
yeah,
the extra pair away.
both your or Othin, I think it was, gave the last goggles of
Both did.
light to Tia.
Well, how about this?
Shit.
When he went to take her hand from me, I say, I can see. You hold her other hand and I will lead y'all.
Huh? And no, they'll stay back. They're basically going to take themselves out of the order here and let you guys continue on. How's that sound?
But I don't trust him.
He's just like, we'll wait here. You just send word to me when it's safe to come out. Maybe they'll just think that we perished in the flames.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, so I'm going to drop Guff off the initiative order.
Okay.
Othin's turn.
So
Just put the Guff in.
I'm gonna run 1. Hold on. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I count right? 1, 6. I counted too many. 1,
No, that's right.
2,
Because you're at the wall.
3,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7
Right there.
here.
Yep.
Okay. And I guess again 1,
I'm sleepy.
2, 3. So these bushes here, we can just walk through them. 3.
You can't. If you go into the bushes, it's difficult terrain to move through.
Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He makes that circle.
Can he see me or he can't see me?
Who?
Does he see me? This guy.
Which guy?
There appears to be a
The
wall
bat.
there.
There's a wall there.
Is it a stone wall or a wooden wall?
It is a.
No, it is a wall.
Yeah.
It's not bushes.
Yeah, it's a wall.
Man, okay, let me
So you
recount my
can't see him
footsteps.
at that moment.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lucian.
Oh, there's more coming.
Duck. Duck behind the bushes.
So can I do a slide action? Or I don't want to stop. I want to stop running as soon as I see him. Can
Sure.
I do that?
Sure.
Okay.
You
Hey,
still
move
ran
down.
the first time, so you still have the -2 to your AC.
And
Move down.
I'm gonna run. As soon as I see him, I run this way.
Okay, so you duck down. Okay. Make me a stealth check.
Oh, joy.
Okay. Stealth. 19.
19.
Wow.
Good.
Holy crap. May the power of
rolled
Pelor
20.
compel you.
That's right. Othin's like accomplishing everything in this session. And the last session. Okay. Anything else from Othin? I guess that was your turn.
Yeah,
You still
that's
have
all I
a
can
minor if you wanted to do something.
I don't think I can really do much.
You could cast Holy Cleansing. Or
Yeah,
did
but
you
it's only
use
if
that
someone who
already?
has a disease.
Oh, that's true.
He
Okay.
has fire disease.
He has fire disease.
But oh no, I can't actually cast on him, but he's already okay. Could I have started my turn that way?
But you could have done.
Soothing Light? Or did you use that
No, I
already?
can't use Soothing Light because I already used my channel divinity power.
Oh, okay. That's right. You used the healing word.
I mean, I could do Holy Cleansing.
You in what area? The target makes a saving throw with a +5 bonus. Yes, you could use that. We could say you could use that back
Where over
you
there.
are right here,
Yeah.
2 squares away from there. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
As your minor. So
He makes a
both your-
saving
yeah, have him make a saving throw with a +5.
+5.
Wow, +5.
1.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
yes, he just made it.
Oh, my God. Screw you, Jonathan.
Okay, so he's good to go. He's
I wouldn't say that.
yeah.
He's
But
better off.
now I'm going to say this: Othin would not be able to get communication back to you guys that he's seen something around the corner, because if he does, there's no need for stealth because he's just voiced his
Well,
unless Volthier,
Well,
you
we
were
see
tied
him.
up with the guff.
I think that one could figure out that he has seen something based off the fact that he came to a sliding halt and dove behind bushes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that, and then if Volthier would want to do a free action of intruding or something, he could figure it out that way.
Yeah. How do you consume an encounter on this freaking thing? I can't remember now.
Consume an encounter?
On I play 4E. Well, I can't even speak.
Oh, you just click on it, and then there's a use up in the top right corner.
It's not there.
You should only have it if you have control of that character, which you don't.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, which one are you trying to use for?
I was trying to put Avenir's Second Wind as used.
Okay, I got it.
Because
I can do it for all the DM stuff.
Yeah, and I didn't want to think that I had it when I didn't.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because, I just remember what I used, but I can't remember what he used.
True. All right. Anything else for Othin? I think that was it. Miners and everything.
That's it. I used everything.
Is this wall... Does this wall have a maximum height? Or is this a tunnel?
Yeah, it's basically like a tunnel going into the house. So consider it more like, well, let's say it's going down underground.
Right.
Okay. All right. He's sitting there patiently waiting for you guys. Kadaga, still in the house with the fire. She's still trying to figure out what's going on.
Do the bats, they speak deep speech, correct?
The bats, yes, and common.
I hit him, I think.
You're gonna do it there?
Yep.
Let's put one out again. Center on that same square that you can see, right? Like so.
19 versus 4.
19 versus Fortitude. It is a hit, just barely. 19 damage. And okay, so it's ignite. You want to escalate it?
No, I have to do that before the attack.
Oh, that's right. You have to choose to do that. And takes three fire damage extra.
If it enters or ends its turn.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So you bloodied it. Kadaga can't see it, but you hear the screech of the bat and know that it's been, well, you don't know it's been bloody, but you know he did something. Okay.
Oh.
All right, anything else for Kadaga? Action point?
I already used that.
Just rub some salt in it.
What's the likelihood of the room and the 2 rooms I'm in burning up?
Not very well, because the curtains have been extinguished by the water. Well, the area there. So the room you're currently in is safe. The bedroom room is this one here is okay because only one curtain is burning right now.
Okay.
So you're pretty
stay
safe
there.
where you're at. Okay. Avenir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna get into these bushes and just duck down and take a lookout sort of position.
Okay, after seeing what
Yeah.
Othin did.
So he's like ducking in the bushes, trying to remain hidden, and he's not speaking, but he is, seeing that Othin is hiding.
Okay. Kind of ducked away. Yeah, you can't. These bushes are thick enough to where you cannot see through them or anything like that. So.
Right.
Okay. Ereshine.
I think Ershine will remain in position.
Um,
Remain in position, or you could send him to go try to assist Kadaga in his shooting.
oh, there's more up there.
Yep. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Come on.
Even though
That's
he's
why
only
I
moving
didn't-
5 feet, looking around
That's
the
why I
corner.
didn't want to
Oh,
go.
so if you want to have him peek around the bush, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. No, don't worry about it then. If you move out to there,
Pull back, and just remain on guard position.
and you got to remember too that these guys are all on alert.
Yeah.
Okay, the bells went off. They all know what's going on, that they're under attack, so they're on all alert. But for some reason, these ones are hanging back, which from the information that Guff gave you, you can come to the conclusion that they are guarding the wounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so Avenir peeks out around the corner. We'll call that a free action. Sees
Ereshine.
what he sees. Ereshine, yeah. Sees the vampire, another shadow bat up there, without its skin, already ready to fight. Yeah. What else would you like to do?
To whisper to Voth what he sees.
Okay.
Voth here. And then... wait, you got rid of the IR. Where'd it go?
What?
So that I could do the name thing. The picture. He wants the picture of the blue guy. In order
blue
to
guy?
do that, I have to be Voth and Vothier.
Oh, yeah. You didn't switch, did you?
No, I'm Vothier now. See?
Oh, I see. I got you. Okay.
You can have 2 of them named the same.
I know. I kept switching it, and it stayed on the regular old icon I always had. So I made it different, and I don't know.
That's because you're if you had 2 character sheets, you could have one with each
Yeah. So
type.
you should be able to put Avenir on there
Yeah.
as Avenir, because you should be in your journals and have control of it too.
Yeah, because your display name pulls from your...
Okay, there. It's working out. Last
Yeah.
time I couldn't get it to function correctly, so I just redid the Voth thing.
Yeah.
But as long as it's working now, it's no biggie.
Okay. He whispers that to you, that he sees more up there, and then he readies an action to attack if anything comes...
Down the way. Okay. Yeah. Ereshine would know as he looked up there that they're standing guard at the area. It was standing guard at the area he was at, so it didn't look like it was moving anywhere, anything like that. It was just staying in one position. So he would know from his battlefield expertise that this is a guard. He's standing his post, basically. Volthier.
Alright, I'm going to take a double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to come right down into the bushes above this wall. I'm going to communicate to them, Avenir and Othin, that we have enemies to the north, and obviously Othin would communicate that we have enemies over there to the east. And then I'm going to send thoughts reaching out to this guy and speak into deep speech to him. And try to come across as like a premonition or something, like it just hit him, struck him, an epiphany.
Okay.
The only way to stop this flaming demon from destroying him is to charge into the flames and face him head on.
Okay. First of all, make me a Arcana check to see if you can locate his
33.
mind.
33.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you intrude down in through the cave entrance here, and you find his brain. Now make me a, because that's some sort of control, right?
I'm trying to trick him into thinking that he's speaking to himself with inner thought, basically. So
Okay.
I guess be bluff.
Let me look. Okay, go ahead and... That's weird. Why would I get a +2 on intelligence when it's... That doesn't make sense. Okay, make me a bluff check to see if you can influence him.
14.
Okay. Okay, Volthier can sense that he is actually considering the action, but he will not know what action he takes until it goes. So you're kind of connected with him as you sent the thoughts into him,
Mm-hmm.
and he is thinking that it is some kind of a good idea, but he'll make up his mind on his turn.
Awesome.
Awesome. I like Volthier's mind tricks. They're so
It's
much fun.
It is.
Okay, Othin.
Having inner dialogue, I think.
All right.
My turn.
Yep, Othin's up.
Well, I don't think we should attack those guys until we finish
Absolutely
this guy.
not. Absolutely. I'm trying to get this bat thing dead so that we can rest.
He can rest.
So can I rest? Can I lay down?
No, you can't.
Lay
'Cause you're still in
down.
initiative.
And roll up under the bushes so that just in case any vampires.
Okay, so I'm just readying an action just in case
Okay.
something comes by.
Okay, so you're just readying just in case anything comes by, you'll attack it then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see what this boy does. What do I want him to roll? Okay, I'm going to have him do a wisdom check now. Because, okay, Volthier intruded into his mind, made the connection, put it in there. He did it well. The creature believes that it was something he was thinking. And now he's going to use his wisdom to see if that is something that will be right for him. And he decides not to go in. So he sees the smoldering area where Kadaga did, and then he knows that his friend got shot down the one area, so he'll move back over here out of the flames so he doesn't take any damage. He's standing his ground. Kadaga.
Damn it.
Can't make it that easy on you. How about Kadaga move through the flames?
If I was a little bit higher level.
Oh, come on. This would be so poetic. Kadaga just moves back into the entrance, lets off an elemental bolt, kills it, and takes the fire damage. And then walks back out through the house, through the door, all kind of on fire, and walking out like, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Of course, if you were fifth level, you'd have that resistance.
I haven't used this yet. I will do it again and use my staff to increase the size by 1.
Oh, there you go. Increase the size of the ignite, so it'll now, let me extend it here. It will now be this size. Okay. And you rolled 17 versus its fortitude. Oh, it just misses.
Yeah, I know.
Just misses.
Stop that, dumbass. He's chewing on the table leg.
It's a puppy. It's having a puppy moment. Okay. Anything else for Kadaga? What was that, Both?
Yeah, puppies when they cut teeth will just freaking chew on everything.
Everything and anything.
I know.
Watch.
20,000 toys around there for her to chew on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell your girlfriend to watch her shoes.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anything else for Kadaga?
Seeing if there's anything I can do, but I don't think so.
Yep. It is bad as well. You can't see it, but it's freaking out because it's like, what is all this happening? I can't even see anything happening to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Avenir.
1, 2.
Basically, we gonna. Okay. Okay. Kadaga's moving out. Okay.
Avenir is going to simply sit there and fondle some treasure piece that he has.
Everyone else is going to hold their ground except for you three, right?
Right.
Okay, so Voltier,
Voltier.
you want to try it again?
Yeah, I'm going to intrude into his mind again, and I want to try to evaluate his inner thoughts. Is he in fear of retreating because of his superiors, or is he just too stupid? I mean, what's going on with him?
No, it's more of as you intrude in there, you'll find out that okay, he decided. First of all, he decided against. He didn't think it was wise to run into the flames himself because he's been bitten by the flames before already.
Right.
So, but his thought of mind is there really is no superior to them.
Mm-hmm.
He's here on his own accord. You can tell that he's here protecting and doing his duty because this is his food supply.
Right.
So he sees you guys as a threat to his food supply and its existence, so he is going to stay and fight till his death either which way.
All right. Then I'll intrude again.
Implant a picture in his mind of me
sucking on
burning what's her name up? Burning her.
I'm going to implant into his mind the idea that, those flames hardly hurt in comparison to this inescapable doom that Kadaga seems to keep flinging him. He's hiding on the north wall, completely out of range in theory, yet he's somehow still barely escaped with his life. And it's in his best interest to charge into the flames and face him on the bat's terms versus hiding.
Okay, roll that with roll a bluff again with a +4. That was a good explanation. I liked that.
Okay, bluff. 14 again.
14 again. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. We'll see what happens on his turn. Anything else from Voltier?
And I'm going to follow it up with the thoughts of it's now or never. They're going to take my food if I do not.
Okay. Othin, hold your ground.
Hold my ground.
Okay. Ah! This bat goes charging into the flames. He goes flying into the flames. look on the stream and see what I rolled.
1. Wow.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. So this guy is going to go flying into the flames. He'll go.
That's kind of cool. We can see what you can roll.
Yeah.
If we need to.
Buddy.
So he's going to get attacked twice. He goes charging into the 2 rooms, thinking, looking for his grand. Okay, first attack. Oh, it hits him. He takes 5 fire damage. And ongoing, which he'll save for at his end. And then the second room, same thing. 18 versus his reflex is a hit. Another 5 and still the 5 ongoing. So this guy just barrels on in there. And catches on fire. Let's see if he saves.
You don't need that, buddy.
And he doesn't save.
Nice.
Kadaga.
Can I hear him coming through?
Make me a perception check.
Nope.
Yeah, you can't hear him.
Yeah.
Make me a no, yeah, because you don't really know what Volthier's doing either. So
Don't worry, I'm coming that way.
unless you can give me a good role-playing explanation,
No.
why would he change his mind?
I know that Vothier is going to be.
I know Volthier is going to be messing with that thing's mind.
No kickboxing.
Okay.
I'll firebolt the bed.
Okay.
To cover the retreat.
Yep.
You can do that. So you'll just set it on fire. So the bed goes. And Guff's like, "What are you doing?"
And I am nowhere near to say anything. Damn
I can't
it.
say you don't know anything's going on.
Crabs.
Crabs. Kadaga turns to him and says,
Arasheen
crabs.
is there. What does Arasheen say? Ah, it's what he does.
Arasheen says, castle. Just remember that.
Right, castle. He does. He's a dragonborn. Dragonborn with honor. Avenir's going to hold, right? Or would you like him to do something?
I would have been able to communicate to Avenir that the bat's coming.
Oh, okay. Did the bat move through? Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I move up right behind Kadaga as Avenir, and I whisper to him, Vothier in all his majesty has tricked the bat. He is coming through the flames. Prepare.
Did Kadaga move out on his last turn?
Yeah, I was already out. I have a
Okay.
move action, but I didn't go anywhere.
Okay. Let's give you that move action if you want to use that now.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
And Avenir will ready an action to charge the bat if it comes out.
Okay, it comes into line of sight.
Or no, if it comes in the line of sight, he'll perform either a charge if it's close enough, or he'll just mark it.
Okay.
Depending.
Guff is going to move Ane back.
Wow, Guff, way to go!
Yep.
That's as far as you're gonna move her.
Yeah, and they're going to.
Okay, there we go.
They're going to step back into the bush, get out of the area there. Actually, I guess I should put them like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
He'll
looks
be
like Guff's
protecting.
hiding behind Ane.
And Guff will reach into his loincloth.
Oh,
Remember, this guy's like naked with his loincloth there. And he pulls out a little scalpel.
Yeah, really? Like the
Yep.
one that he used to have before.
Do they
Yeah.
all
Like
carry a
Guff.
scalpel in their butt crack? What the hell?
Pretty much. Okay. Arasheen? Anything else?
Maybe we should all start carrying scalpels or something.
Hey, maybe Guff is a doctor,
I just remember
a surgeon.
when I was younger, where I lived, there was a little bit of the gang bullcrap going on,
Mm-hmm.
and people would carry knives in their butt crack because, like, your microphone's getting really fuzzy.
Yeah. Was that?
Tart. It's tart.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Push it up a little higher. I think
I
it
don't
was
know what it
breathing
was.
from your nose. I think it
Sorry.
was breathing from your nose.
I'm actually a heavy breather, so.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, you got to watch out with these mics. I try to turn it away from my nose because I too will be
Yep.
like Darth Vadering the microphone
Yep.
That's why I like
Tarek-
my webcam.
Tarek, make me a stealth check.
for Darth Vadering the microphone.
That's right. He rolls a natural one. Ah!
No, but like I was saying, like the gangbanger kids, they'd get in fights and they'd literally carry a blade in their butt crack because, at school they'll check your pockets, but
Yeah.
you can't go and check a kid's butt crack.
True. All right.
That was
Arasheen.
before metal
Yeah.
detectors and all that stuff.
Before they had security all over the schools.
Yeah.
What is Arasheen going to do?
He's going to ask the Guff if he has any sort of poison or disease on that scalpel.
On that scalpel. Do you have anything? What is that implement of destruction?
Um,
And he'll turn back to him and says, "You don't want to find out."
I'm
All
guessing
sorts of trying to beat all sorts of tough, but he's really not.
he's, I would assume, ready in action to
Used
direct
to
the
shake
strike
his head.
on Kadaga.
Yeah, Guff turns to him and says, "Yeah, I use it to keep myself hairless."
Wow.
Wow.
Erishine readies in action to direct the strike on Kadaga as soon as the fire bat appears.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, 6.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I will actually duck off in this tree up here to keep a good stealthy position and prepare to attack the shadow bat when it comes out. He's basically just going to come out to a barrage of death. With like, charge! Oh,
Make
shit.
me a stealth check, though, in your current position.
Let me
Or,
see.
yeah, go ahead.
Stealth. Where is it?
You're moving silently, I take it, or trying to move as quietly as you can.
5 stealth.
Okay. Okay. Othin.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna move. Can I move stealthily?
Sure.
Or can I put on that cloak?
Well, you guys have the cloaks on, so you do get the extra +2.
So that I
Okay,
would
so
have
I'm gonna
7
move
stealth.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. I just, making sure that I don't get.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a stealth check, too.
15. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. The bat
Takes 5 damage.
takes 5 damage. Oh, come on. Let me click on it. There it goes. He's like, ah! So you can hear him kind of scream from being on fire. And Volthier intruding into his mic and like, oh, this wasn't a good idea. Four, 5, 6.
No.
8. Okay, so he basically comes in and around and flies around the room and sees the opening, a hole, and appears at the opening. So,
As he peers out the opening,
he moves out of the opening, and you can see him out of the bushes. Because if he was back here, you guys wouldn't be able to see him. So,
the strike goes off.
okay,
Fireballs of death.
Kadaga fireballs him, and he hits him.
Nope.
Still, yes.
A 13?
Oh, reflex. I'm sorry. Okay, I was thinking will.
Well,
Kadaga kind of excited, like, I can't believe he just came out the hole.
But doesn't he get an extra attack from Erishine or not?
No.
No, that was a director strike, a ready to action.
my mind thrust goes off, 29 versus will, and that is actually a crit.
That is a crit. Ooh.
So 20 damage.
Okay.
20 damage plus a d6 on my item, I believe.
No, we got to roll the crit thing.
So 23 damage.
Okay, it's enough to kill him. He's like
his brain explodes, and I just kind of laugh to myself.
Okay, we will now be out of initiative. Kadaga's ignite goes away.
You mean out of combat or out of initiative too?
We are actually out of combat.
All right.
Can we take a short rest?
You can take a short. I'm going to zero everyone's initiative here.
Yeah, I'm going to run over. I suggest perhaps we should all huddle in the trees for warmth. Bravely huddle in the trees for warmth.
Okay.
And I go into the trees and I explain to them, We're going to take a moment to draw up a plan of attack. We have successfully thwarted the current threat. Do you have any beef jerky?
Beef jerky.
I like
in
some
the house.
jerky.
He pulls off a piece of his loincloth.
Oh.
I give it a small taste, and I'm like, I believe this is what bad tastes like.
This is what bad tastes like.
It's been a while.
And okay, and this whole time too, Guff's house bursts into flames. You guys can kind of see it. A little bit of flames are coming out of the area that you did, and it catches the little tree on fire there, and from the bushes in front of you, they're on fire. While you're resting. So anyone who wants to spend their healing surges, let's take care of that too.
I'm gonna spend a healing surge,
Okay.
and I believe I get.
Well, you can spend as many healing surges as you want.
All right, I take myself up to full HP. Oh, I can't. Okay, there we go.
One's good
I'm
enough
full
for you.
HP.
I'm at 42.
I have 2 healing surges left. Let me see what his healing surge value is.
And I have 6 left.
Jonathan wants to steal. He's trying to get an extra action point again.
It's there.
It's there. Yeah.
We all get extra action points. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone should have their action points back now too. And Mattia did get another milestone, so he's got 2 of those.
Did we level?
All right.
Not yet. We'll take care of it after the session. You actually didn't level. You're very, very close after this encounter, but you.
So yeah, I think that we should try and go north because.
Yeah. Kill
like
those up
to
there so we can get fed.
Is Avenir going to spend any healing surge? Erashine going to spend any healing
Oh,
surges?
I suppose.
At least one.
Because I think those fire to the east were vampire bats that turned in, or vampires that turned into flame bats.
The fire bats, yep.
Fire bats.
The pasty vampires.
Those things take like a long time.
Yep.
I asked the Guff how many vampires are to the north and how many are to the east on average.
And he explains to you, he's like, I don't know what they're doing right now. We've never had a situation like this happen before.
Well,
So
how
he
many
doesn't really
are
know
total?
what their tactics would be.
Total, how many are there that visit you on a regular basis or that
Well,
live
he's like,
here?
usually I have 4 that live in the house with me, and then there's usually like 6 that guard each womb area.
What about the central area?
The central area is usually left open.
So,
And he explains too that the 2 guards that you guys fought in the front are they're actual guards for the inside to protect anyone from coming into the Guffs area.
he's got pretty good stealth, and he can go invisible.
Yep,
So
Hesmagog.
maybe have them explore north and explore around.
You want to bring Hesmagog out?
Yeah, gonna take Hesmagog out.
Okay. Oh, now I gotta get my Hesmagog voice. Where's Volthier? He's over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but okay, how are you going to bring Hesmagog out? Remember, there is a womb in your presence. You want to bring him out over here?
I come over here and I say, do not fear this animatronic puppet.
What is animatronic?
Okay, I tell him, do not fear my pet. He is ugly, but it's only because all his fur fell out. Normally, he's very fluffy and cute.
He's on a burning day, right?
Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you're gonna make him go invisible too?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and make him go invisible. And he got a pretty good stealth check. 5, 6.
Oh, is he not shedding any light? Can you?
I can see pretty far.
There you go. So
1,
he sees-
2.
Is he's kind of going up there. He's stealthing. These guys are on alert. He's doing well. He notices that it doesn't seem to be seeing him.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me get the map up there. Okay, so he sees 2 of the shadow bats when he goes to that area.
I bring him
Guarding the entrance to some sort of another place to where there are some stone walls around a building and stuff.
I bring him back and I unsummon him immediately. And I say, well, there's two of the shadow bats up there, and they're guarding the womb area, and there's also 3 coffins, which could easily hold other vampires. If the, how many did you see at the middle, Othin?
Oh, I definitely saw 1, maybe 2.
Definitely saw one.
Yeah, he saw one of the pasty vampires.
I'm assuming since they rang the bells in the middle to draw them out, they're on a skeleton crew at the womb place. So who wants to go up and just kill the womb area and maybe see if Tia's there?
How about?
No, you remember Tia went to the south.
Oh, that's right.
She went to the south west.
Well, Erashine and I could charge up together. He could direct the strike, and I can escalate 2 elemental bolts and try to take them both out in 1 round.
Yep.
Certainly, we could drop a bomb on him. I'm willing to watch that bomb be dropped.
Watch that bomb from a distance.
We need to buy some thunderstones, damn it.
Yeah. Oh, the light that you
flashbang.
saw up there too is like a little campfire that's giving off very dim light and everything too. So it's not bright light.
So,
right. If that's what you guys want to do, I will give Kadaga and Erashine a surprise round.
oh shit.
Or if everybody wants to go up, but you just have to remember the amount of noise.
Yeah. I will basically sit right here around the corner, like peek out within line of sight of Guff and what's her name, because I don't want to let them out of my sight. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be in range to attack the southerly one.
Okay.
But basically, I'm going to peek right out around the corner. I'd basically be in Erashine's square, leaning out so that I could attack and watching, keeping a.
Put you right there.
I'll be telepathically connected to the Guff, so I can sense any sorts of thoughts of betrayal he has.
Okay.
I do not trust that ugly little man.
make an Arcana check to see if you can do that.
Okay. Everyone cross your fingers.
Cross your fingers.
Kabam.
Okay. Good roll. All right. What do you guys want to do?
We'll have Erashine charge in just enough to be in range of me and them so that he can direct the strike.
Okay.
After I run in. So.
I can run in too if you want. All right.
Okay.
Well,
So
you can
go
set
ahead.
it up to charge after
Okay.
we go.
Get the map up there. Okay, go ahead and move Erashine and okay, so you're basically gonna get a surprise round. So you move them to where you want to do it. Okay, perfect.
Am I in the surprise round since I'm in LOS?
Everybody will get a chance to do that, except for, in a surprise round you basically get 1 action. But I'll just say
Nobody
you
can
guys
charge
move.
to there
Yeah.
after we make our attacks. So.
Right. So let's do this. Let's do. Volthier, keep yourself back in the bushes.
But
Unless you
I don't want
Oh,
cover.
you don't want cover?
Don't want to have to deal with cover when I attack.
Okay. So Kadaga, why don't we resolve yours first? Your surprise action first.
All right. I'm going to Elemental Bolt and Escalate.
The lowest, the one to the south?
It'll hit both of them because I'm escalating.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Elemental Bolt. That's right.
So 21 versus Reflex to both, plus...
That's a hit. You should... Yeah, there you go. Fire. Oh, only 2. Darn it. Okay, so 23 fire damage, right?
Yep.
Each one. Oh, they just get blasted.
And then
Instantly bloodied. Well, what is it doing? Negative 23. Okay.
And then Erashine will direct a strike, and I'll escalate it again.
Okay.
Since it's his turn now.
Yep. 17 versus Reflex is a hit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
And then... So 30 more fire damage.
Fire damage. They just instantly just die.
That's how you clear a room.
That's how you clear
I
Oh, they're just gone.
lean
Okay.
back to Guff and I wave him forward and I say, "This is what we can offer."
Well,
And
he can't see anything.
no,
He just
I
hears- yeah.
I
Go ahead.
bring him around. I wave him over so that he can look at the burned out husks.
Okay, so he'll look, and his eyes will go like real wide,
Wider.
wider.
They are pretty wide in the picture.
That's the face he's making as he
He'll
sees
go
you
like
destroy him.
this.
He's like,
Whoa! and then he'll move back to Tia and kind of hold on to her and like, okay. So as you're intruding into his thoughts too, he's really thinking about that. This could really, you guys could really do this.
yeah. And I also, I sort of imply without saying it directly that should he turn against us, this is what he would face. But I say it in sort of a backhanded complimenting way that it's like, but that would never happen, right?
Right. And you actually, you see Guff that he really does not question that at all. You when you're intruded into his mind, you know that he's not going to mess with you guys.
Right.
Yep. And he'll put his little scalpel away.
Tuck that right back in your butt crack.
That's right. Gangsta style.
That's
Okay,
so funny.
you guys are free. You guys are free to move
Stick it
again
in my
now.
butt like a thug.
You're free
Wow.
to explore as you would like to see fit.
I think Hesmagog should go out again. And like.
Well,
look forward.
Hesmagog already looked up here and there was nothing.
But what about to the right? Right of here.
Okay, it goes pretty far.
And I'm pretty sure there's some coffin dudes inside.
Can I do a perception check on the coffin?
Absolutely.
All right. I lean down and I kind of rub my hand on the coffin and put my ear up to it. And I say, hello.
Hello.
Roll a 19.
Okay. And you hear...
Nothing.
Guys, there's vampire crickets.
So in all of them, they're empty.
Well, the ones that basically to save some time, you guys are going to tell you can't hear anything from the outside of these coffins. But you also Othin would know is like, well, vampires are undead, so they don't really breathe and or make any noise.
Do they have thoughts though? Couldn't Volthir detect their thoughts?
Okay. Volthir could try, yes. But
All
you
right.
didn't try.
I will try to detect their thoughts.
Okay, hold right there, Othin. Don't move anywhere from there.
19 Arcana.
19 Arcana. You do not detect any thoughts coming from any of the coffins inside there.
It doesn't
Alright.
mean they're empty. I think we should have Hesmagog open it up. Because they could be sleeping and hence not really have thoughts, but be.
But
being a vampire
Hesmagog is
type of
an
dream.
imp. How the hell is he going to open a big-ass coffin?
Well, no, they're
Guess
like
so.
the ones you saw in the Guff's house. So you can just, it wouldn't take that much to open the coffin. It's not like a big stone coffin. It's
Well,
just kind of like a coffin.
Since while I was over there, can I just gingerly lift it up and peek in?
Sure.
What, did I see any vampires?
They're empty.
I say, relax, Othin. And I go ahead and toss the lid back all the way, and I go like...
We'll have to have Othin make a, let's see, what's an insanity check?
Will.
Is it some sort of will?
Is Will on the character sheet? Or
No. Well, you can make like a, would that be intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Yeah, see if Othin's actually got to his breaking point.
No,
And going insane now from all these undead.
I want to bring the Guff and his woman up next to me by the campfire so that I can speak to them.
Okay. So you go down and grab the Guff and bring them up. Bring Ersheen up, or Avenir up.
Do we need to take another short rest?
Okay. Make me perception checks from there.
Alrighty.
Us?
She's staying away from Kadaga. Doesn't like to look at that dragon.
Perception.
Yep.
24.
Okay. That's 24 for both. Okay. You hear muffled voices coming from inside this structure. Basically, there's a structure.
They're wombs.
They're inside there.
Can I reach in and sense if their thoughts are
Don't go in.
human?
Don't go in past the wall yet. So basically, if you open the door, you'll see into it, and you'll see that there are some women in these chambers.
Wombs.
I lean back out the door and I speak to the Guff and I say, so what makes you choose that one?
Because she's got a pink tie in her hair. Okay, you guys can go exploring in there just fine.
Food.
I
We have everlasting provisions anyway.
I basically let
Slotted
them all know
kids.
to remain quiet and remain calm. We are their saviors, messiahs even, and we will
Okay, they're
take
looking
them
at
forth.
you. They're looking at you, and they're not believing you because you have the Guff with them. You
And I
see
say-
that they're when you're saying these things, they're looking at Guff.
I raise my
Kinda
hand
looking
and I
back at
say,
you like you're a new tyrant.
I raise my hand and I say, Guff, come forth.
Okay, and Guff keeps Tia back there. So stay there, Tia. And he comes back
I
up.
thought that was Annalie or whatever her name is.
Yeah. And I do it in such a way that lets them know that they can read through body language that I am in control of the Guff.
In control of the Guff. They all look the same. Yeah, that's because I didn't want to make all these different tokens. So that just picture all these rooms that you're seeing as all different looking women, middle-aged, meaning, well, not middle-aged. I guess that's a bad word for it. It's they're in their 20s.
Their breeding
mid-20s.
age.
Yes, but you all notice that every single one of them are, they're not. None of them look older than 30 years old. They're all different variations of age, but they are all young.
I tell them to fear not, change is afoot.
And that some of them turn to Guff and say, Guff, what is going on?
And
What is this?
I quickly turn to Guff and I say, don't reveal any of our plans to them, for they would not understand and might accidentally reveal it to the enemy. Just tell them that I'm in charge and everything will be okay.
Okay, and the Guff's kind of like, that doesn't make sense. I can't tell them I'm in charge. I'm the Guff.
No, believe me, it's all part of the master plan. I work in mysterious ways.
Okay, make me a bluff check.
I'm pretty sure I'm mysterious to him.
That's true. Or intimidating. We can make Kadaga make an intimidation check.
21 bluff.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so Guff is like, okay. And so he's like, don't worry, Rooms. They are here to liberate us. And some of them turn back and say, well, then who's going to liberate us from you?
I
And the
say,
women start kind of doing their chattering thing and gossiping, like, do you know what this man's been doing to us? Because they consider that Volthier's in charge now.
I put my hands up and I enter into all their minds and like at the same time and say,
wait, first of all, make me a wisdom check.
Wisdom?
If that's wise for you, if you realize that before you do it, if it's wise to intrude into their minds.
I know that it's going to freak them out, but I'm coming to them.
Okay.
And I say, hey, buddy. I say, fear not. I am like your guardian. I'm here to actually save you from the Guff, but for this to work, he must believe that I'm a tyrant. If you panic, he will know the ruse, and the plan will fail, and you will forever be his slaves, his dirty little sex slaves.
They don't quite understand that last part, but okay. So they kind of all silence, and then they're looking around at each other, like, kind of like a, did you just hear that?
And then I follow up, yes, they all heard it.
You say that with your mouth or with your mind?
I say it in their mind, yes, you all heard it, and if you heard it, just nod.
Okay, and they all kind of look at each other and then start nodding, and Guff's like, what's going on?
And I'm like, you can't hear that music? And I go, dun 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 dun.
Guff's gonna pull out his scalpel and he's gonna stab both of you in the back. No, I'm just kidding.
I would have known because I have an evaluation of his mind.
That's true. Okay, no, so you know what's going on, and Guff kind of raises his hand. So, all right, no, it's okay. This man is in charge right now. It's all right. We're just coming around to let you guys know that everything is okay. I have Ane up here, and they all kind of give Ane the stink eye.
I give them all a really charismatic smile.
Look at me. Just don't pull your ring off.
Hey, if you really want to get their loyalty, let them pick names or give them names.
Give them names. That might not be good.
I turn back to Kadaga and I'm like, that's actually pretty good. Right. And I say, as a new rule, you may all choose your own name.
They all...
I put my hands up and I say, I know, but I am so powerful that I might allow this.
Okay, you see now that all of them, and you could feel they don't trust you now. You've just spoken blasphemy.
Oops.
I say...
And Guff steps forward and puts his hand on your shoulder. It's like, what are you doing?
I calm Guff and I say, do not fear, ladies. Did you prefer the old lifestyle, the lifestyle of being a slave, or do you want the freedom of a name, the power that a name gives you?
And they all sigh again, and they start chattering and gossiping. No, we want this. No, I don't want a name. We want to go back to the old things. What is going on there? They're kind of getting out of control. Some of the children are starting crying now. It's getting a little loud.
I say, silence yourselves. I am on your side, but if you give away our position, I will be forced to let the demon vampires feed upon you as we retreat.
Okay, Guff kind of goes around too. He's like, okay, be quiet, be quiet. We're doing this all for our good. Our traditions won't be, will not be
untraditional.
Yes, they won't be nullified. So Guff kind of goes around, and they seem to be now listening more to Guff than they are to Volthier. They're kind of giving Volthier looks like, this guy is freaking insane. And so Volthier can understand that, okay, these women aren't very intelligent. That's their purpose in life. That's what they do. Okay? So they don't picture themselves as slaves. They just don't like the idea of what's been going on around them with these new guardians, these vampires that come around that feed upon them too, and are feeding upon their male children and all that kind of stuff. You do notice that all the women in here, children and young babies, are all female. There are no males in here.
It's because the males get turned into vampires.
Kadaga thinks, maybe they get turned into vampires.
So, ladies, you're happy with just being... See, this is where you have me confused. You don't want the freedom of a name, yet you don't want the tyranny of the Guff.
And one of them kind of explains to you, says, we are wombs. This is our purpose. Our traditions tell us we are not to have names. The Guff is not to give us names. And Guff kind of gets a concerned look on his face, like they don't know that he's named Ane.
I put my hand up as they're speaking, and I say, "You do know wombs are to be seen and not heard." And I put my hand back to Ane, and I say, "Guff, what is that womb's name?"
And Guff kind of gives you this look like, "What are you doing?"
I say, "Guff, speak."
He says, "That womb's name is Womb. Womb 1."
Guff. And I kind of glance over at Kadaga, and I say,
outside.
I glance back in the direction. It's an understanding and knowing glance, and I say, he has melted people in a single round.
He's like, I've seen it.
Do you recall
And
the implication that if you do not cooperate, you will be instant
now
annihilated?
your connection to it, Guff is thinking in his mind, if I tell these wombs that I've named Ane, he's thinking in his mind here because he's trying to, think of the best way out of this. That if he tells these wombs, Kadaga comes in, they all scream. If he tells these wombs that he's named Ane, that there's going to be an uproar in this little thing here, and it's going to be too loud and cause too much attention to him.
I say, ladies, I need you to all gather up in a 9x9 square.
9x9 There's too many of them for a 9x9.
No, the kids can. They can
squeeze together.
Mm-hmm.
But I want all the women to collect up around Guff. Up here.
Okay.
Like right here next to Kadaga.
Okay. So the Guff goes there and they collect around him?
Yeah.
What, are you going to firebolt them?
I just want them to all collect.
Okay, so they all collect. Boom. 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 You'll put this one down here. Okay.
All right.
And the children are starting to cry. You've just taken their moms away.
I
The babies are crying.
enter into the minds of all the children and show them pictures of lollipops and say, if you're quiet, you'll get one.
They don't understand what a lollipop.
Now I turn back to the females and I say, if anyone is to raise their voice, and I impart to them a vision of Kadaga melting them all simultaneously, as I'm assuming he readies an action to destroy them, I say, now, Guff, and Guff is getting this vision as well, and I step back, tell them, what is that womb's name? And if anybody gets out of line, you will be destroyed. I am your savior, but I rule with an iron hand, and I work in mysterious ways.
Right. Guff is like, this is not good. What are you doing? I don't understand
Guff,
why you're trying to do
3,
this. Okay.
2.
Okay. He says, he kind of hangs his head and looks at the wounds and says, I've given her a name. Her name is Ane. And they all kind of, and then they kind of look at the Dragonborn.
I put my hand up to quiet them, and I say, see, is this the tradition you adhere to? The traditions that are
No!
broken?
Yes, they are broken. There are many traditions that are broken.
Many traditions that are broken, but do you see the happiness that it has brought her? The love between her and the Guff because she has a name?
Yeah,
She gets to live in his house, in his condo. I mean, granted, it's burned down, but it's nice.
Well, she doesn't get to live in his condo. She lives in her own little thing with her children down there. But Volthier would know that, intruding into her minds, that Ane's not, she's a very selfish woman. She actually, well, you haven't discovered anything yet, but she didn't want her children. She wanted more just to be with Guff. And so, but a little tear dribbles down her eye because of Volthier's word about love and stuff like that. She feels like she's the important person now, as the old Guff was the Tia.
Mm-hmm.
She feels like she's the one that's now tasting these stacks of XP.
And
well,
so,
I'll tell you this, the wounds won't give you any XP.
I say, and as Guff has taken Ane, I will take you ladies as mine. You're Stacy, Linda, Sherry, Shannon, and Beatrice. It looks like beet rice, but it's Beatrice.
And they're just like, you know, they have these looks like, oh great, the tradition breaking continues.
I walk up among them and I say, there is a new tradition. Now come gather around me. Group hug.
Group hug.
Guff, I kind of push Guff back. Go be with Ani.
Oh, and Guff goes back to the Ani. Like, I don't know what this guy's doing.
I gather all the ladies up. And as I have them all like this, I'm like, okay, let's go find the other wounds, guys.
And they're like, what?
There's no other ones.
There's other womb holes, house things.
Yeah, there are other wombs around, but they're like, why are you taking? Why do we have to come with you?
I'm saving you.
Oh,
look, you can stay here, and your kids are going to be getting because you remember how all these traditions are changing.
And they all move back to their children.
As these traditions are changing, they've decided to start eating females now.
They don't trust you.
The only way to protect the females is to name them. I'm trying to save you.
And they move all back to their children, holding their babies in their arms, and they give Volthier looks of, disdain.
I kind of wave everyone out of the womb thing, and then I give Kadaga the nod to set it on fire. Let's get the fuck out of here.
That would draw too much attention. Besides, they were perfectly...
Set them on fire. What does Othin do?
Can I peek around the corner?
He doesn't care. Okay, Guff will... Yeah, hold on right there. Guff will tell you, all right, I'm going to stay here with them to try to resolve what you have done here.
Just be sure they know that I'm in charge, and their names are Lisa, Linda,
only if you can remember every single one.
Beatrice,
Stacy.
And I basically tell him he's in charge of getting them to follow the new tradition, and I'll be back shortly.
Okay.
And all those not on board with the tradition will simply be eliminated because I don't believe in unnecessary bullcrap.
Roughness.
Okay. So yeah, if Othin wants to trace around, you basically just see an outline between the wall and then the wooden walls of the structure out here.
Oh, so I just have to stand here if I want to burn them all up.
Yep, pretty much.
Hmm.
But Guff is in there.
I don't care.
I don't care.
We already got his stone, and he's kind of a little turd.
Yeah. Well, you can tell
This area is
he doesn't want to be around you guys right now, but he's more looking for you to go out and finish your job while they stay somewhere safe and hide.
Yeah,
And you've
I
already
know.
burned his home to a smolders. So what would you guys like to do?
All right. I think we should probably explore south, but before we go, I walk around the outside of the building, entering into all their minds, going, "That Vathier guy's really cute. Yeah, I like him."
Actually, I'm pretty sure there's to the northeast. There's more stuff.
Vathier's trying to make his own hair.
yeah, here.
But
Oh,
now,
yeah.
do you notice that these women are not as beautiful as the ones pictured in the castle?
Yeah, but I still like having lots of bitches.
Vathier, that's true. Okay, what would you guys like to do?
I think if we go to the east, my opinion, if we go to the east,
Kill them all.
I think there'll be,
Would it be
You do know
possible?
that Tia went off to the southwest.
better to eliminate them all.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need
should
to.
Well, should we go to Tia last so that when we
Yeah.
approach her, we can be like, "Man, we killed everything. What's up?"
We're in the bomb.
Also, would it be possible to take an extended rest in the womb cabin right here?
Extended rest is like 8 hours.
6.
6 hours.
There's only
So-
5 women, so I'd still get an hour of rest.
No, you can't take an extended rest here yet. This place is on alert. It would be too dangerous. I mean, if you want to, you can, but then you are going to be in.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I think if we go here, I think there's more stuff here, more
Yeah.
action, more
Let's
XP.
gather everybody up here and prepare to move forward behind Avenir.
Avenir goes first.
And Erishine.
Okay. Go ahead and move Kadaga and everybody else over.
Yeah.
Where do you guys want to go? To the pond, because you see there's blocking from the stuff there. You see some more coffins off to the east, and there seems to be a trail heading south.
Okay.
Okay. Now the block in here is there are bushes here, right?
Mhm.
But you cannot pass those right there. So you actually have to end up going south at this point.
Let's check the coffins.
All right, everybody hold right there.
Can I do all that stuff that I did on the last coffin?
Yeah. If you check the other coffins, you will notice that there are no what's it doing? Darn it. There
no
are
sounds, no
yeah.
thoughts.
Exactly. Okay, you'll come to figure out that these are the coffins of the vampires, obviously, right? Yeah, hold where you're at. Both of you.
Backing up.
Yeah, I'm backing up. And you'll see, yeah, that those coffins are empty likewise. Yeah, so as you move down south there, I don't know if Kadaga and Erishine want to come down. Everybody else hold their position that they're at. Okay. Yep. Can get this map centered correctly. There we go. Okay. So Erishine did move forward a little bit more, and then he found what Othin was looking at that point. Then they moved back. Like, there's that pasty vampire that Othin was talking about when he first came around the corner. So you see this kind of made a big, circle shape. You went around the womb's place to rest there, and then it came down to now back down to where you saw the bells at the center of the village. What would you guys like to do now? It is 10:47.
Yeah, it's probably a good time for
A cliffhanger at that point.
yeah.
How much
because-
do we have XP or not? Do we level?
Actually, I'll have to calculate it here. I'll put it on the community forums.
Oh,
See, I don't think you guys leveled. I think you're like so close to leveling.
I don't get some XP for all my shit talking.
Yeah, we should get
Well,
some
let
for
me
that.
see. Let me look it up real quick. Okay.
Some sort of minor
You actually
quest.
did 6. Okay, so 1,800 plus 765 divided by 2. Whoops, divide. I cannot calculate today. You are about. No, you guys will level.
Yay! I'm
Because
so
of those
excited.
last 2 bats that you got, you will. You will
That's
be.
basically like a free level.
Yeah.
Kadaga just steps out and he's like, splat. Okay,
Splat.
moving on.
Yep, that will take you to. You'll get 430 experience for this session, which will bring you past the 5,500 XP. So next session, you guys will be level 5.
Sweet.
So-
I
excited.
could have used it this.
I know you could have used it to have a
Yeah,
Kadaga
my
moment there in
pirate.
the flames.
When we level up, do we go to full HP and all our shit resets?
Yep. Always
Cool.
the. Oh no! Your counter powers and daily power. Your counter powers will reset. Your daily powers do not.
Okay.
So you are basically.
But your maximum hit points go up, or your hit points go up as well.
Yeah, depending on your class.
So you go full health?
No, you just get your level hit points.
Yeah, just add it
Added on.
to what you currently have.
Oh, okay.
So, Tarek, you want to work with Pedro and Mattia?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Mattia. I mean, he didn't even log on or do anything.
Yeah, there's no telling.
That's twice.
Yeah, I'll just let them know, or I'll send them a message, or they can send me a message too. Either way, I mean, yeah, I know the routine.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Well, I am going to take off if there's nothing else to do.
Yep. I don't think
Okay.
there's anything else we got in the game. We'll figure it out from there. But Salve is a tasty meat stack of XP. Kadaga and his XP. Okay, yeah. So everyone level up to level 5 for next session.
Okay.
And yeah, Tarek work with those 2 guys to get their characters leveled up, and I play 4E, and we'll continue on from there.
Cool.
Okay, sounds
I'll
good.
see you guys next week.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
see ya. Thanks a
Later.
lot. I'll see you guys. I'm logging out as well. Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the broadcast too.